Hi, my name is Bailey Rosman, and I did my presentation on retirement and Social Security. I'm going to start off by talking about retirement and what it is. Retirement is a time in one's life that's seen as a withdrawal from the workforce, a time for discovery, personal fulfillment, all while maintaining your financial independence. This is different than how it has been in the past because it's now an option for more people. In the early 1900s, only a few men over the age of 64 were retired, and in today's time, around 2020, 2010, less than 20% of people over the age of 64 are in the workforce. How can one have a successful retirement? The most important thing is to plan. This is important because retirement is a multi-step process and it cannot happen in one night. Some things to consider when planning for retirement is how long will your money need to last, how much money will you need to have saved, what expenses you will still need to be paid off into retirement, like a mortgage, children's expenses, cars, things like that. At what age will you need to start saving, and at what age do you plan to retire? Another important thing to consider is what retirement plan you should consider using. Some retirement plans available today are a 401k and a 403b. These two plans are pretty similar to each other. They're often provided through an employer. 401ks are often offered through big corporations, while 403bs are offered through tax-exempt companies like hospitals and schools. Through these plans, some employers can also provide a match, and then even though these plans are often provided through employers, the money in the account is yours. So if the company were to go bankrupt or if some other issue were to happen, that money belongs to you. Another form of retirement plan is a Roth IRA. This is an individual retirement account. There's no age restrictions on when you can open this account as long as you meet the qualifying income. And then the withdrawals from this account are tax-free, but there are also limitations on the amount that can be contributed. The third kind of account I'm going to talk about is a simplified employee pension plan. These are used by people who are self-employed or own a small business, and the money in this account is pre-tax dollars, and then this plan can get pretty pricey if a business owner takes on multiple employees, because with this plan, they do have to provide a match if the employee has been working there for 3 to 5 years. The next topic I'm going to talk about is Social Security. This is a program that has been helping provide economic security to many American retirees, people with disabilities, or families of a retiree or deceased individual for the past 80 years. More than 169 million Americans pay Social Security taxes, while there are about 61 million beneficiaries of this program. In 2017, the average monthly Social Security check for a retiree was $1,391. While $1,000 seems like a pretty good amount of money, this is not a substantial amount to live off of completely and solely the only source of income someone can have. Other retirement plans are highly recommended to have. Some problems that arise with Social Security is kind of the pay it forward system that it has. So the younger generation now is paying for the older beneficiaries' monthly income currently. So this kind of arises, a problem with the increasing number of people who are receiving benefits from this program, and it's predicted by 2034 that this program will exceed its intake of money. This means that in the next 40 to 60 years, the Social Security benefits will only be able to pay about 75% of what's being paid today. Another topic that kind of arises with retirement is the fears and the stress and the difficulties that kind of arise with this topic. This kind of occurs, especially for young generations, because young people today are receiving less help from their employers to save for retirement than they have in past generations. Young people today are getting stuck in entry-level jobs, which makes it difficult to save. An issue that old people are having is as they get closer to retirement, they start to ask, how are they going to spend their time in retirement, and will they have enough money to last them throughout their whole retirement? So in conclusion, overall, saving for retirement can be scary, stressful, and overwhelming. The best way to stay on top of everything and prepare yourself for retirement is to plan and save as early as possible. The more time you have to save, the better off you'll be in tackling your retirement funds. Thank you.